Hello there everybody, Dingo Crash here, and today we're back with a new part of Wrath of Cortex, in which today we're heading into Crashes to Ashes.
Ah, the triumphant hero Crash, reduced to a pile of smoldering ash.
Let's finish this.
Believe me, we want to finish this game as much as Crunch wants to. So we're pretty much back with I think the third boss fight in the game. I'm not too sure, I really don't remember which warp room is this. But pretty much this boss fight is a kind of a stampede that's going in levels, in different difficulty levels in that matter. Every time you hit him, the boss fight gets even more difficult. Such as you have more chances of fucking up than actually winning this boss fight. You really have to strategize everything, because, well, at the end of the day, as I said in many videos before, whenever it comes to platforming games, you have to build some type of strategy in order to do good. Otherwise, you have more chances of failing if you don't strategize things in the best way possible. Which, you know, makes really the game a lot more interesting. Even though there are a lot of people that are preferring competitive games, I can't believe that just happened. I was doing so smooth, and it's just scary. You don't know to which direction to move. So pretty much, as you've seen on the last hit on Crunch, what happens is the rock that he throws at you, it pretty much splits into half. So, you know, the chances of you screwing up is bigger than the last two rounds of this boss fight. You literally, you don't know when to jump or when to not to jump, because the jumps in this game are really slowing you down, and it's something that I've never liked about this game in terms of mechanics, because well, technically, if you, in a realistic point of view, that will actually work out. But since this is like, you know, you escape into a different world, we want to try things that are not too realistic in that matter. And as I said, now we're in the last hit, which is the difficult part of the boss fight, which is gonna be really irritating. As you've seen, we've fucked up twice in a row on just the last hit. It's really annoying, but it's very interesting, because like, if there is something I never understood, well, something I understood, obviously they were trying to go with elemental masks, but like, it would have been a whole lot more interesting if they would have tried this not only on Crunch. I believe that Crunch should have been the last boss in the game, and not the first boss or second or third. It should have been the last boss in this game, where it'll be extremely hard to defeat him, and he'll use like all the elemental masks. But like, you know, expecting from this game, like, you see like Cortex and all of them sitting at the table and like, you know, working on an evil plan that Cortex has on his sleeve, and, you know, using an elemental mask and stuff like that. It's just like, I thought that was going to be used on all of the enemies, but in fact, all of the enemies that we've known by now, such as, you know, I don't know, Ripperoo, well, Brio's not there, since, like, you already know what's happened with Brio until Twinsanity. But you know, whenever it comes to engine, like, if engine were to use the elemental masks and stuff like that, it would have been really amazing, since it's like, you know, engine is one of the best, you know, characters, you know, like different enemies, well, all of these old enemies with different elemental masks and shit like that. That would have been a whole lot more interesting, but since they've done the same exact character with different types of boring boss fights, it is not making the game really that interesting to begin with. And also right now, since we've defeated Crunch, we've got the, well, the same power-up that we've got in the previous Crash Bandicoot game, which is the Day Tornado Spin, which is you can spin longer than usual, which is, well, mostly useful for big gaps, jumping in between big gaps. We're gonna head the fuck out of here. Also, sorry if I go like a lot of times, since I'm actually kind of sick, and well, today I did not feel that good, so yeah, I'm kind of feeling like crap, but yeah.
Cortex! Why is that mindless Masupio still collecting those crystals? He's defeated Rocco and Wawa! I'm beginning to question the value of your super weapon! I don't need another mask's help. I could take this Crash punk out with my metal arm tied behind my...
Oh, Crunch. Stop being silly. Uka, he will use the elemental masks. No need for you to lose any beauty sleep.
I love how, like, really... what's his name? Uka loses, like, patience in freaking, in Cortex, yet Cortex is still in the lead. But what can we expect? This is Crash Bandicoot. So we're pretty much in the next part where, well, as you can see, we've entered the newest area, which is the ice area. We're gonna see a lot of snow and a lot of different levels, new levels that is. Some of them are going to be a little ass, but we will have to deal with it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to drop a comment and or a like and subscribe if you haven't. And we shall see you in the next part at Avalanche, or if I'm reading that right. So, thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.